Intervals within scales. We talk about the distance between scale degrees as intervals, but importantly we count the total scale degrees traversed, including the first one when we do this. So between scale degree 1 and scale degree 2 is a second. 1 to 3 is a third. Now, remember that the space is circular. 1 starts and ends the pattern. So let's consider 2 and 5, the interval between 2 and 5. So how many scale degrees do we traverse? Well, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 4 scale degrees, 2 being the first one, 3 being the second one, 4 being the third, and 5 being the fourth. There are 4 scale degrees traversed, and so 2 to 5 is a fourth. Now intervals can go around the top of the clock also, so consider between 6 and 2. That's a fourth, because there are 4 scale degrees there, 6, 7, 1, 2. There are 4 scale degrees, we traverse a fourth. And you can go clockwise and counterclockwise. So let's think about 2 down to 7. How many scale degrees are in that? There are 3, 2, 1, and 7, and so it's a third. We call this add 1 arithmetic because 1 plus 2 is 3, and yet the interval between 1 and 3 is a third. So what's the interval between 2 and 6? Well, 2 plus 4 is 6, but it's a fifth because there are 5 scale degrees, including 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that means that when we talk about the interval between 2 and 2, between the same scale degree, it's a first, or unison. Finally, let's talk about a couple of vocabulary words. Step versus skip, or leap is a synonym for skip. A step is when you move between neighboring scale degrees, so moving between 1 and 2, or 4 and 5. Skips, however, are when you skip over at least one scale degree. So if you move between 1 and 3, you're skipping scale degree 2, and so that's a skip, or leap. 4 to 7, you've skipped 5 and 6, and so that's a skip as well.